welcome to a new vlog. If you're an OG, you may remember or you may recognize this background even though it's a different color. I am in North Carolina right now, High Point, North Carolina at my parents' house, and this is the room that this YouTube channel was born in back in 2011 with my lime green walls, and I would sit like right here and film videos. Maybe I'll insert a little clip. It is currently Friday, I think March 15th, and Giselle and I have been here visiting my family since Sunday night, very late we got in. I planned to kick off this video a little bit sooner. I feel like all my previous trips home to visit my family, like for Christmases and stuff, it's like I'm just like full rotting on the couch, like just watching shows, like eating, chilling. That has not been the case at all, unfortunately, this time. I feel like it's just been like one either like work thing or friend thing or whatever back to back. But I did want to still get a vlog in here because this is actually, I think, going to be the last time I ever set foot in this house. Like, it doesn't feel real. I feel like I haven't had time to sit and like ponder it. I have lived in this house since 6th grade when my family moved to this town. Obviously grew up here, moved off, but still this is always like the house I've come to visit. You know, lots of memories. The other room, it's where I realized I was gay. But also, one of the reasons for this visit was that I needed to like clean out my room, like bring things I wanted to keep like with me back to California, or just like get rid of things. So I've been doing a major purge, and it has been such a trip down memory lane. But right now, urgently, we are heading out the door to go drive over to Charlotte to spend the night, where my college roommate Brooke lives. If you guys remember her, she is like very pregnant right now, and we are going to just visit, hang out with her and her husband, spend the night, see my other old college housemate Casey, who has a 1-year-old who I still have not met. So it's just like a little college reunion, and Giselle's coming and I'm like out of breath. Good morning, welcome to a new vlog. I am coming in hot with my greasy hair and my NSYNC today. Today is Friday. I feel like today is the first day I am not just extremely exhausted. Giselle and I got back late Tuesday from our East Coast tour. And on that note, Mia has become a sleeps in the bed dog. She's always slept in Giselle's office, and she's happy there. She is happy there. We were bopping around, we stayed a bunch of different places, and she was not having the new environment, was like whining so much at night, and we were like, I just can't do it, let's just put her in the bed. And so we did, and that got her to be quiet, and she's a perfect little bed sleeper. And now we came home and we're like, now I feel sad to put her back in like the other room, but she's been sleeping with us. Good morning, you guys. If I could find my seatbelt. Oh my God. I'm freshly awake. It's like 7:30 a.m. right now. No makeup, heading out of the house to go to the grocery store to pick up a few things. I have a bit of a busy day ahead. I think today and tomorrow might be on the busy side. And then hopefully the rest of the week I'm gonna have some more free time to do just not only some fun things, but just work on some fun projects. And I just like the past few days I've had so many ideas brewing in my head, especially stemming from over on Instagram yesterday. I just did like a big like poll series, just checking in with you guys about what type of content you want to see more of on each of my platforms, and like what themes you like, and just like some specifics there. So if you took the time to vote or, you know, add in suggestions or anything, I really appreciate it. Yeah, if you're not on Instagram and you have any thoughts you want to share related to that, feel free to comment. But I'm just going to get this day started right now. Here this morning we're doing grocery store. I also am out of coffee, so that's why we're going there first thing too. I need to do my nails. I've been doing those at home home again. I'm just with my little gel kit, so need to do that, need to get ready, need to clean up my dining room, and then have a lot to cook and set up for a little girl dinner party. So I shared part 1 of that on Instagram when I was over on the East Coast the past few days. So I filmed part 1 of like planning for this dinner party there. So check it out if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you are having a great day and great week whenever you're seeing this. And let's just hit the road. Not me with the extension cord so I can do my nails. Alright, it is a little bit later. I'm having a lovely morning, had breakfast, drinking my coffee, and now I'm about to do my nails. I thought I would catch up or just chat through a little bit of my trip I just got back from. But first, this is the gel nail like light or lamp, I guess, that I use. That is just from Amazon. I'll have it linked below. It comes in like a whole kit. It has like cuticle oil, like a bunch of polishes, a bunch of files, the little cuticle tools and like dotting tools, and even like gemstones if you want to go that route. And then you can like pick which color scheme of polishes you want. And then it comes with the base coat, top coat, and a matte top coat, which I thought was cool. But I am switching it up a little bit. I think those polishes are fine. I think the biggest thing with like doing it at home is your technique, like, which is what I struggle with, especially when painting with my left hand, like not getting it on the edges of my nail or like down to my cuticle or whatever, because that's what like as time goes on starts to peel up. So it's just like really making sure you're coloring within the lines. So I think that's the biggest thing. But Giselle did get this brand of polish. I assumed, I mean, she had to have gotten this on Amazon as well. And I think that this does stay on better. But the last time I did my nails lasted me for like my whole East Coast trip, and only started chipping like at the very end. So overall, pretty pleased with this. This has just been like a way I've been saving a little bit of money lately versus going to the salon, because the last 2 times I went to the salon, I didn't have a very good experience and I was just starting to get frustrated and I don't know where to put this. So anyways, quick trip recap. First I went to North Carolina, which is like, this was another realization I had that's like kind of sad. It's like, I live all the way out here. My one sister lives in D.C. who I went to go visit after I was in North Carolina. My other sister just bought a house, and then my parents are going to be moving to South Carolina. So like whenever I go home for the holidays or anything like that in the future, it's going to be to South Carolina, which is weird. But I've spent like time in this house already, so it does feel familiar. I think it'd be weird if it was like I was just going home for Christmas somewhere like totally random I've never been. So I needed to go home to clean out my life. My mom held on to everything, literally my teeth. Giselle was like, is this a white people thing? I was like, I think so, because I saw some of my college friends like the next day and they were like, oh yeah, our mom kept our teeth. And I was like, okay, so confirmed, white people thing. Yeah, needless to say, I had a lot of possessions to go through. It was very sentimental. Like, it took me hours and hours. Like, my mom kept like all of my birthday cards from everyone ever, like even cards that like were sent to my parents when like they found out that they were pregnant, or everyone who sent them flowers in the hospital when my mom was giving birth. She has like all of those cards. Also, they must have been freaking popular because there were like 50 of those. Like, I don't think I would be receiving that many if I were giving birth. What else? Oh, the hospital bill for my birth, $3,000 back in 1995 before insurance. Pretty crazy. Every birthday party ever, I have my themed plates, napkins, deflated balloons for like the birthday, like just absolutely everything. So it was definitely a walk down memory lane. Every certificate, every report card, like, so I was having fun going through it, but I was like, I gotta pick this up. The goal of why I went home was accomplished, except for my mom was like, wanting me to take everything I've ever owned again, like as if I have room in my suitcase to like transport that back. But now it's like, okay, do I want to throw this out or do I want to move it to my adult house? I don't know. I feel like I didn't have a difficult time parting with some things, but I did hold on to a lot. Like some of my old American Girl dolls and stuff. I was like, that'd be cute for like if I ever had a daughter, like, or not. Cause my mom kept a bunch of her childhood kids and me and my sisters did not give a crap. We were like, this is creepy and old. Like, we don't want to play with this. So maybe I'm keeping that for nothing. Anyways, went to DC, had so much good food in DC. My sister showed me around just like all of her favorite spots. And I love DC. I shared this hot take on my Instagram story, but I liked it better than New York. Like, I don't know, I was just like expecting my like 8th grade field trip or some kind of like boring little, we had a really good time. And honestly, I'm not a huge like New York City fan, to be honest. It's just like a little too many people for me, too much going on, too much chaos, overstimulating. DC, just right as far as like cities go. All right, it's a little bit later. I just got ready and here behind me, I'm about to set the table for the girl dinner. Over here, this is a mess. I saw a TikTok that was like, I wasn't familiar with the creator. Hey, Mia is ringing this potty belt. She does not have to go. actor. Oh, I hadn't seen this creator before, but she does like similar stuff, I guess. But she like showed her pretty like setup and then showed like the other room that was trashed. And I feel like that is always so true for me. So just know that behind the scenes of every like beautifully curated tablescape or whatever of mine, there is like a room that looks like this, usually far worse. But I thought I would show you guys just the general table setting, or not table setting because it's not done, but just like some of the pieces I'm gonna put together. So just on Amazon, I'll have this link too. I saw these plates. First of all, definitely thought these were a little bit bigger. I wanted to layer these on top of like the same plates that are larger as the dinner plate, but the dinner ones were like backward for a couple of weeks or something. So I just got this same color. This doesn't look quite as good, but whatever. A little pink napkin. We're playing on like pinky tones for like the girl dinner. And then these little glass bud vases I've had for so long. My vision for like the main like visual is just that I want to have flowers going down the center of the table, just like a ton of little vases. I have way more flowers. These are from the picnic I was filming the other day, and that's gonna be it. So no crazy tablecloth or anything for this one, just gonna keep it neutral and pink, and like flowers being the main thing. Oh, and I guess I got pink candles too that I thought were gonna be in 2 tones. These looked so different online, and it's like 1 shade difference, like, you know, no contrast going on. We'll see if I even use those or not, I'm not sure. All right, you guys, here is how it turned out. The full step-by-step process is going to be on Instagram and TikTok, as well as all of the recipes and everything we made. Obviously, we know like the girl dinner trend. I feel like it's very like snacky dinner, like you're eating things that don't really need to go together. So everything I'm cooking were just kind of new recipes I wanted to try that sounded good, that really are not like one theme, like they do not go together at all. So I just thought that was kind of girl dinner, like we're just eating whatever we want. And then I made some little menus, and that is that. Very happy with how it turned out. Hello, you guys. It is now Wednesday early afternoon. I just thought I'd chat while I'm getting ready. I have had, well, Monday was very focused. It was a productive, good day. Yesterday, I had the hardest time focusing, I feel like. I don't know about you guys. The weather is warming up a little bit here, and it takes me right back to college. Like, it's the exact feeling of like winter's ending, it's getting warm out, and like I just want to skip class and like go get drinks. Like, that's just what I've been feeling. I just go outside for like 5 seconds to take her out, and suddenly my attention span for like work is just out the window. I've been getting stuff done like slowly but surely. I just still feel so distracted. Like, I just want to go be outside. I just want to go to the park. I don't know. Have I been to the park in the past couple of years? No, but it sounds really nice. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the brewery. Like, you know, take me everywhere except for indoors, basically. But here we are. Where's my concealer? I'm kind of trying to think through. I can't tell like what I'm in the mood to do later today. I really want to hang out with Lauren sometime this week because I think she's pretty free. I'm generally pretty free, but she asked me if I wanted to hang tonight, and I've just been like stalling on answering because like Lauren is one of my favorite people to hang out with. Like, I have, you know, a select few that I've said before, like I just feel the most me around. But I feel like a lot of times, like once I'm hanging out with people and I leave, I'm like, wow, like why don't I do this all the time? Like, this was so fulfilling. I feel so energized. Like, it was just so good to see my favorite people. But like the process of saying yes, or just like getting the energy to like, I mean, it's a far drive, I always say this, but like go get to this place, and you know, kind of like the mental hype up before, I feel like for me it's really challenging. And I don't know if it's the loneliness epidemic or whatever they call it, where we're all just like so used to being at home and, you know, post COVID and all of that, and how, you know, no one is as social as they used to be statistically. I don't know if it's like I'm just so used to that, or if I'm just lazy or introverted or what it is, but I've been reflecting on how I just love being at home truly all the time, like except for right now, I mean, just wanting to go like, you know, bop around town and have lunch and do fun things. Like, I just always would rather stay home, like staying home, being cozy on the couch, watching shows. Like, that truly is just like habitually what sounds the best for me, and it's what we do like the majority of the time. But I've been reflecting kind of the past few days, I don't know, about how like, even though that's the decision to like stay home and do our normal routine, like in the moment, that's the decision that sounds the best. When I like zoom out and I look at the past several months or whatever, I don't fully feel satisfied as a whole with like, okay, have I like had tons of quality time with friends? Have I been like making these fun memories? Like I feel like just socially, or not even like socially with friends, but even like me and Giselle, like what are we doing that's new and fun? And like my thoughts aren't fully collected here, but I just feel like as I get into like these really solid lifestyle habits where I feel so productive, where I'm, you know, really saving money, like doing things at home, like feeling kind of like I have my life together. Whenever that's like fully in check, I feel like, okay, but like I'm not doing anything like fun and spontaneous, or, you know, we're not making these memories out and about, going to try new places as much. I think we're just very focused on short-term and long-term goals. And with that, I feel like, you know, it's like am truly happy, but like at the same time I feel like, would I be happier like going to do some fun new things, switching up the routine, like going on a spontaneous weekend trip? Like I don't know, you know, but it's when I like zoom out that I kind of get like sad that I'm like, okay, I'm not going and doing as many like, you know, just fun things, like the core memory things that like I used to do. So yeah, let me know if any of you guys relate to this. It just feels like, you know, to go do some of these things sometimes, like go on the weekend trip, go, you know, out to a big dinner, big night with friends, have a night out, this and that. Like it feels like all of that comes at like the expense to some degree of like my goals, whether it's savings, whether, you know, whatever it is. So I don't know, obviously, like with everything in life, I think there's a balance. I think I just haven't fully struck that balance, or at least I'm just like having a hard time reconciling in my brain, like, okay, to what degree do I want to not reach my full potential with these goals in exchange for making these fun memories, you know? So yeah, that's just how I've been kind of feeling. I know I should go hang out with Lauren tonight and like I will have a great time. It's like the motivation. It's just like, I just want to be at home. That sounds nice. But separately, I am going to give this a few hours to like contemplate. I can't tell if I have a weird feeling in my throat. I definitely do, a tiny bit, but I can't tell if it's like maybe allergies, like if it's just like I'm still waking up morning feeling, or if it's like early stage 1 of like, I could be getting a cold. So if that's the case, I obviously don't want to go expose anyone else to that. Those are my Wednesday thoughts. All right, so throat's feeling a little worse. We are having a little snacky dinner and drinks at our bar. Giselle, what is this?
It's whipped ricotta, goat cheese, and marinated olives.
Yummy. And then a dirty martini for Giselle. And then this is, I had this recipe on my TikTok and on Instagram. It got like over 500,000 views. So apparently it was well loved, but it's just like a very easy like roasted tomato burrata basil-y thing. And then I'm drinking a Negroni. And then I can't remember if I've showed these before. This might be old news. Giselle made these little coasters. Where'd you make these?
I forgot.
Okay, she forgot, but and this is our little bar setup. Good morning, you guys. Signing on from my office. It is Friday. It is cloudy out, looking like rain. What is that? That was not the vibe of the week. Last night, Giselle and I, again, were in our like restless, like, what do we want to do? We want to like go out and do something spirit of the week. And we ended up actually just going to Trader Joe's and picking out 4 different beers and coming home and doing like a little beer flight at home with my beer flight set. Some of you guys might recall that I have. While we watched March Madness and watched UNC lose, so that was awkward. I was like, this is why I don't keep up with sports in like UNC where I went to college, is because like I just get so irrationally angry as if I'm athletic, you know, but like, I don't know. I feel like since I just went home to North Carolina, I was there when the ACC tournament was playing or was going on. And I feel like I'm just like more into it this year. Normally I have no idea when we're playing and like when March Madness even like when the games are, you know? So I feel like every time I've watched a game lately, if you're a UNC fan, what's been going on? Like, it's just been bad every single time. Anyways, I digress. That was last night. And then today it is 9 a.m. I've already been getting a lot done. And I was taking a little break watching a Tess Christine, just like her Mexico travel vlog that just went up. And I just need to know. Seeing everyone's vlogs, it's like such a cute little vlog. It makes me like want to go on a vacation. Like I just want, you know, everyone's in Bora Bora and it's getting me like, I need to go to Bora Bora. I don't need to go to Bora Bora. Although if you want to go to Bora Bora, I saw some great on TikTok, some great Costco travel deals where you can stay at like the Four Seasons. It included like flights. Like it was a great deal. It was very expensive, but like for what it would actually cost if you're like booking it directly. So that's a little tip I just thought I would share. So discovering that, I was like, I need to go to Bora Bora. No, I don't. But now I'm like, oh, Mexico, it looks so nice. I want to go on like just like a little weekend getaway. And then I remembered I am basically banned from Mexico. Like I've banned myself, and I need to know if anyone relates to this. The past 3 times I've been to Mexico. Obviously, you're not supposed to drink the water, and I'm not, okay? I am out here using bottled water to brush my teeth. The past 3 times, I have been so sick, both ends sick, like in so much pain, throwing up, like just horrible. And I'm not drinking the water. Like, I guess the ice is in my drinks. Like, I'm not even out here. The last time I was there, I was so scared because of the 2 times before that. I didn't drink any blended drinks. You know, I didn't have a pina colada. I wasn't doing any of that. And still, I got so sick. Does this happen to any of you guys where, like, I literally feel so scarred? I feel like I can never return to Mexico. Like, this doesn't happen to Giselle. It doesn't happen to any of my friends. And the first time I was at a random all-inclusive and, like, you know, we were going out into the town in Cabo and stuff. And, like, maybe that one was understandable. But the last 2 since then, I was staying at a 4 Seasons and then staying at Nobu. How do I get so sick every single time? I just feel so sad. Like, one of my friends wanted to have his birthday in Cabo, which he ended up not doing. But I was like, I actually don't think I could go. Like, maybe I would go for like a friend's wedding, but I'm just so scarred. So I just want to know if any of you guys deal with that, because it's so frustrating. And if so, what have you learned? Do you know any tricks? Are there any ways around this? But anyways, those are my random thoughts for the morning. I'm gonna get back to work and we have some fun plans ahead for today.